the end of Maynia, guys. Cheers. Hi guys, it's me, Tess. Welcome to another Flosstube video. Sorry this one is late. It's been a weekend. I have tried to film this video so many times, but iMovie keeps crashing. Thought it was my laptop. It's just iMovie, so trying to work with it. Hopefully I can get it done this time because I've got some really exciting news that I want to share with you, and to do that I've got to be able to make a Flosstube video. Quick update before I get into the exciting stuff. My knees are still pretty buggered, but I just saw the specialist today and he doesn't think that they're bad enough for intervention. So at this point it's just rest and physio when they get a bit better. We've put a deposit down on a car because I can't drive a manual, and they're just checking it for roadworthy at the moment. Hopefully we'll get a call within the next hour or two letting us know we can pick it up. Other than that, I've been taking Elise to dance because there's another comp on. She danced Friday and Saturday and will be dancing again Friday and Saturday coming. I'm being careful. I'm hoping not to re-injure my knees at this one. And yeah, other than that, just sleeping because I am in a constant state of exhaustion. But that's the life's update, so on to what you're really here for. So, who's as surprised as I am that I made it through Maynia? It was a bit rough going there at the beginning, as you would know, but I did it. 31 starts in 31 days. Kind of glad it's over though. I'll take you through the last of my starts. So there's Hanging Baubles by Michael Powell. Had to unpick this because apparently on a piece this size I can still miscount, but loved it. Loved the colours, different to what I would normally do, so loved it, which is a good sign because I don't think there's been a project I haven't loved this Maynia. Then there was the third of the Perman, which I borrowed from Tash. I honestly thought I would get this one finished, but pretty much all of the back stitching had to be taken out and done again. Miscounted in different ways. I was on the phone with my brother at the time and yelling at the kids to get ready for dancing, and apparently I can do 2 things at once and not 3 things, but that'll be a relatively quick finish once I get to it eventually. Then there is Pobody's Nerfect. I have already unpicked something, not because I necessarily made a mistake, but the D started up here and I just thought on the fabric there was a bit too much of a space between the words. So that's the second leg of the N, but there's no rush for that one, like there's no rush for pretty much most of them. And then, because I wanted to finish Maynia with a bang, I started one of my Supersize Max colours from Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is Hot Air Balloon Sunrise, and I got so much more done than I thought I would. Considering it's Heaven and Earth Designs and a max colour, only 3 colours along here. There's a single thread of the 4th colour, but yeah, 3 colours, so I just kept the floss threaded on the needle and was able to get through it really, really quickly. So I've finished page 1 and I've started page 2, which is kind of really exciting. So yeah, that finished my Maynia, and yeah, I did it. As I said, I'm kind of surprised, but I did it. And then, because 31 starts aren't enough, I started this one on the 1st of June, which is the first day of winter here. Lavender and Lace Celtic Winter. I'm doing a conversion I found online. I would have gotten more done, I think, but I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out the conversion. Yeah, I spent like an hour, hour and a half trying to make sense of it. It took me a while to realize that the conversion's based off the spring pattern because it's the spring dress they use and then change colours, and it was a mess, but I'm pretty sure I've got the right colours now. I'm going to go with it and see how it looks, and if it's not, I'll just start it again and fix it up because, again, there's no real rush. And again, apparently 31, 32 starts aren't enough. I do have a few more planned. I guess, let's call it FOMO. I missed the sign up for a Christmas sale run by JK's Cross Stitching Supplies. It's an Australian-based cross stitching supply Facebook group. So when that gets here, I'll be starting that. Janet was able to find Lizzie Kate's Coffee Time, which I have become obsessed with ever since I saw it on Kerry's videos. So when that gets here, I'll have 3 starts. Hopefully I will be able to start the Mirabilia Enchanted Mermaid on the 6th of June with everyone. Pushing it a bit close, so that might have to be a little bit later of a start. My sister is heavily pregnant, so we'll have to start a birth sampler for that little bub soon. And then I've also got my birthday start on the 24th, which I'll be doing Heaven and Earth Designs Supersize Max Colour Fairy Bubbles. So few starts on their way, and I'm not saying no to more if the inspiration hits, but I think I should probably start working on some of the ones I've got already started. Being said, I will share some of my plans. For the most part, I think I'm going to be gridding and writing the names on the fabric because that really threw me for May. I am already preparing for next Maynia because I refuse to be, chasing my tail and pulling floss the night before. It was just an absolute mess. So I am preparing Maynia for next year. Everything's going to be gridded, named, and floss cards made. But before that, I also want to finish organising the piles I have. I will be doing some stitching though, because I'm not going to come to you every week and show you some squares of red fishing line. But just to give you some idea of what I'm dealing with, this is the pile of projects I have completely ready to stitch. Everything in here I can pick up, it's gridded, it's named, ready to go. That's that pile. The pile of stuff to be organised is this. Now, granted, there's not as many projects, but there's 4 supersize in there, so that's a lot of gridding. Again, I'm not going to just focus on that because that wouldn't make very interesting Flosstube videos, but that is going to be a fairly large focus. Stitching wise, I'm going to finish the 3 permans because they're going to be quick finishes and I really want to get the charts back to Tash. And then I want to finish the Bauble project by Jamie. I know I've got till the end of October to get it to him, but this year just keeps throwing things at me, so I don't want to wait until, last minute and risk not getting it. So they're the 4 things that I definitely want to get stitched, and after that I think I'll just work on whatever calls to me. But there will definitely be stitching updates again, because no one's as interested in gridding as I am, I don't think. I find it just as enjoyable as the actual cross-stitching. And I know I'm quite unique in that aspect. So you may have noticed with my title screen, my blog is live. It's not as complete as I would have maybe liked it, but with me sleeping constantly, I haven't been able to take photos in natural daylight, also because there's not a lot of it at the moment. It's been pretty horrible weather. The lighting at the moment isn't great, and it's just after midday. But I didn't want to use the photos I normally post if you follow my Instagram, because the quality is pretty bad. So that's sort of what's held me up with the blog. I will have the Flosstube post ready. That's pretty much ready to go, other than photos again. Then I've got the completed works, the works in progress, and the list of Flosstubers that I watch. Now that is actually complete and in alphabetical order, which sort of leads me into my shout outs. But if you do go have a look at my blog, just maybe let me know if you've got any ideas for something I can improve or add, because I really do want to have a good go at it and make it something I can be proud of. So any suggestions and advice would be greatly appreciated. I have 4 shout outs this week. I caught up on everyone I was already subscribed to and watched, and then YouTube recommendations were actually quite on point. It was amazing. So again, I saw 4 new Flosstubers. I haven't completely caught up with all of their videos yet, but I've seen enough to know that I love them. Truly Wicked Crafts is the first. Love how real you are. I want to be you when I grow up. Like, just amazing. Love your work. Amber Michelle Hand Stitched, you are adorable. Absolutely love what you've done so far, and can't wait to catch up and then see more. Stitching Quilter, another Aussie. Oh, I love finding Aussies. It's not that I prefer to watch them necessarily, but if an Aussie stitcher finds something, there's more of a chance that I'll be able to find it too, because obviously we've got pretty similar straws throughout Australia. And then last but not least, Lisa Fall. Last time I checked, she only had 1 video up so far, but it was amazing, and I can't wait to see more of you. So yes, those 4 will be linked in the blog post for today's Flosstube, and they are already in my Flosstube list. And now for the super exciting news that I can't wait to share. I'll get my wine back out for this one. I'm hosting a giveaway. I think I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, Connie G contacted me and asked if I'd be interested in hosting. Duh. Like, I'm a no one, you're amazing. Of course I'll host it. So Connie will be providing the prize, which is a pattern of hers at the winner's choice. Like, the winner chooses the pattern they'd like to stitch. Sorry. So what I'm going to get you to do to enter, in the comments below, let me know which of her patterns you would like to stitch. I will have her Etsy store linked in the description box and on my blog, and I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be any help because I want to stitch them all, which, by the way, is a completely valid entry. I want to stitch them all. So yes, Connie is amazing and letting me host this giveaway, and yeah, I'm actually really interested to see what everyone's favourite designs are. This competition will be open until the 24th of June. at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 2018, and it may seem like a fairly long giveaway, but I'm aware that there have been a lot of Maynia posts and everyone may not be quite caught up on the videos, and I want to give as much chance as possible for people to win. So yes, and I'm actually going to allow comments on all 4 of my videos leading up to the end of the competition, but you can only enter once. So even if you comment on all 4 videos, I'm only counting it as 1 entry. So yes, go to her Etsy store, let me know what you want to stitch, and that's an entry into the giveaway. And yeah, best of luck, because all of her designs are just amazing. Like, trust me. I think I'm going to leave it there for this week. Sorry if it's been super jumpy. As I said, I've had a lot of issues with iMovie, I think, and I've been recording lots of little segments rather than doing it all at once like I normally would, just to get the video out to you, because I wanted to share not only the end of Maynia, but this amazing giveaway. So yeah, as I said, I'll leave it there. Happy stitching, and I hope the frog stays away. Bye guys.